Good afternoon and welcome to sunny VFW Ball Park this afternoon for today's contest. Caldwell County entertaining the Hopkins Central Storm. On the mound today for the Tigers will be lefty Gabe East. Gabe is out taking his warm-up tosses. The absolute gorgeous here at the stadium right now. Very little wind. Flag is hanging limp in right field. And we're going to have baseball action here momentarily. Caldwell County coming off a disappointing loss last night at Union County, 7-6. And we understand that there was some, I'm glad we weren't over there, Ty. I understand there was some
extracurricular activities?
Crazy umpire.
Well, yeah, and of course, from what I understand, too, several errors as well for unearned runs. But of course, those kind of things, when you have one of those kind of nights, it just seems to snowball on you.
And we're ready here. Gabe East on the mound. The first hitter for the Hopkins County Central will be Luke Rideout, their second baseman. East winds and fires, and first pitch grounded down to Shane Burns at first. He's over on the bag for the unassisted putout. And one pitch, one out here in the top of the first for the Storm.
82 at the start of our game.
It is baseball weather right
at
now.
5:34.
Game pretty well on time. Next hitter stepping in, hitting from the left side is Hayden Smith. East winds and fires and lash down the right field line, left field line out of play. No balls and one strike. The count to to Smith. Gabe winds and fires. The next pitch is slash foul down the third base line. Batter late on the ball, but getting his bat on the ball. Ball's coming in right and left wall down there. And 0-2, we get the ball situated here. The coach picks up the one that just got thrown back in. And the 0-2 pitch on the way from Gabe East is low and gets past the catcher. No damage back here to the screen.
I think that's Thompson back there catching today, isn't it?
Easton Thompson's catching because we got and the next pitch in from Gabe is swung on and missed for strike three. I'm looking for Bryce Thomas. He's center field.
It looked like he's out in center field today.
Usually they move Oliver to center field and let Bryce play right field, but I knew that wasn't Bryce out in right field. And with two outs here in the top of the first, the shortstop Jacob Morphew steps in for Hopkins Central. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for a call, strike one.
No trouble seeing that umpire's call.
No, and that's one of my, I love watching him umpire, who's the one behind the plate. Next pitch is low, bounces in the dirt, blocked by Easton Thompson. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Two more few on deck. The catcher, Austin Scarborough. East, next pitch to the plate is a ground ball headed for the shortstop up. Noah Brown fielded. Throw is not in time.
Pretty deep over there in the hole at short, Bob. That was going to be a tough play for anybody.
Yeah, but, even if he doesn't, we're giving him a single on that.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a long throw from the hole. It hit the glove backhanded, popped up in there. Noah able to grab it in midair. Throw, but a long way away from first base, and it one bounce to Shane, but the runner clearly passed the bag. So.
Noah had to go pretty good ways to his right there to get it too. So
Gabe surrenders his first hit. 2 outs here. The catcher Austin Scarborough at the plate, and the first pitch from Gabe is low for ball one. Gabe checking on the runner at first, not much of a lead there. Comes set, and the pitch to the plate is right down central for a call, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Austin Scarborough. On deck is Will Cawthorn, the first baseman. The next pitch coming in to Scarborough is high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, our count here. No score. We're in the beginning of the game, top of the first inning, 2 outs for Hopkins Central. Runner at first base for the Storm. The next pitch in. It's a bounded ball headed for right field. It's going to get through there into booted out there by Oliver Parker, and the runner will take third on that.
Well, pretty interesting start here.
Yes. And Iowa County with their first error of the game, allowing that runner to go from second to third. Yay, on the mound comes set. No lead at first, and the throw to the plate swung on and missed by Will Cawthorn, the first baseman.
2-out strikeout would be awfully nice here in this situation.
2-out bounce out.
Why not?
Runners on the corners for the Storm, first and third. Yay, from the stretch position and to the plate. A little tap to the third baseman, Jace Ryan Felker up. Throws to first in time for the out. Play goes 5-3 for the third out here. And for the Hopkins Central Storm in the first inning, no runs. They have 2 hits. They leave 2 men on base. And at the end of 1/2 inning of play, Hopkins Central 0, Caldwell County coming to bat.
It's the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican restaurant.
And welcome back here to VFW Ball Park. Hopkins Central with a little threat in the top of the first, but they leave 2 runners on. Tigers coming to bat. Pitching for the Storm today is Colin Garrett.
Let's see if the Tigers will break out the sticks here.
Doesn't look overpowering.
No, does not at all. I'm really surprised. Really no crowd here to speak of for Hopkins Central, Bob.
Maybe about 5 or 6.
If that. If that. So, and what did we have their record?
No,
okay.
We don't know what their record is.
I know this is a makeup game from earlier that got rained out, isn't it? Yeah,
correct,
a district game that.
We know that Dawson has beaten Hopkins Central once, and Hopkins Central's returned that favor.
Okay.
So they have not beaten Madisonville, and I'm not, don't see those scores reported in our paper or the Paducah Sun for that matter. And the throw goes down to second base, and we're ready for action here in the bottom of the first inning. Leading it off will be Noah Brown, the shortstop, followed by Gabe East. Hitting third will be Jace Ryan Felker. If anybody gets on, the cleanup hitter, Dylan Gray. Sun is still way up in the sky.
Yeah,
we got the glare situation going. Not as bad as
not as bad as today. I've did some
glare proofing.
I've consulted the same folks that get my random number generator aspect done for me, so we're in better shape.
First pitch to Noah Brown, bunted down the third baseline, and it's going to roll foul. Great bunt, great
idea.
Great idea.
You know, it's good to see, especially against a team that may be a little shaky. The pitching's, why not, bunt to try to get a base hit. Wish we could have seen more than that maybe up in Lexington over the weekend.
I'm not too disappointed that we lost that game now that the 2 teams, the 4 winners go back tomorrow for games at 5 and 7. So that would have been a trip up tomorrow.
That'd have been a difficult trip.
Back home after the game.
Yes.
Final still not set or win. So we're back at home. Next pitch in, a little bit inside for ball one. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Who did I say the pitcher was? Garrett. To the plate, lash down to third base line, foul. Have to wait on this pitcher. That may be difficult.
Yes, yes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Noah Brown. Noah hitting from the right side. Garrett is a right-hander, and his next pitch to the plate bounces up there. Count evens at 2-2.
I tell you, Bob, he doesn't seem to have that much velocity. Garrett does not.
Really, I think our JV pitchers bring it better than that, velocity-wise. Next pitch is smashed up the center, into center field for a base hit.
Good hit, good hit.
And stepping into the box, hitting from the left side, pitcher Gabe East.
Good start for our Tigers.
Yes. Now Garrett back on the hill, lead at first. Noah Brown, check of the runner. Garrett at the stretch to the plate. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is into center field, but Noah sliding, cannot get up and advance.
Let it hustle, Noah.
And the pitch to Gabe was high for ball one, so 1 ball and no strike to count to Gabe. The next pitch to the plate swung on and missed on a little slower than slow changeup.
That might have been his fastball.
You know, if they could have this in the old timers game, I might get up there and swing once.
And nothing against the young man. We're just stating facts. He just doesn't have the velocity.
And the pitcher wills no throw back to second. Hopkins Central doing a pretty good job of trying to hold Noah close.
And the young man is working, you know, the plate pretty well, and that's what you do when you don't have necessarily blazing speed. You can.
Next pitch is in the dirt. There goes Noah to third. To throw down is not in time. Will go as a wild pitch. So no outs, runner in third base. That pitch was a ball to Gabe, so the count now to Gabe is 2 balls and 1 strike. The next pitch, bounding to the second baseman, up, throw to first is in time, but Gabe delivers the RBI. Play covering 4-3. For the first out here, and first RBI of the game goes to Gabe East. And base is empty now. Tigers leading here 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Into the box is the third baseman, Jace Ryan Felker. The first pitch to him goes high and outside for ball 1. From the full windup, Garrett's next pitch to the plate is flied, skied to right field. The right fielder is under it, camped out, and makes the grab for the second out.
Nice play by the right fielder over there. That ball was sky high. Of course, the advantage that they have out there is they're not looking into the sun. Let's hit their back.
It's a huge advantage with the backdrop. Dylan Gray, the hitter now. 2 outs for the Tigers, 1 run in here. Dylan swinging on the first pitch, grounded foul down the third base line. No balls and 1 strike. The next pitch on the way from Garrett is swung on and lofted down the right field line. It's going to get out of play. So Dylan Gray in the hole here, no balls and 2 strikes. Tigers leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. The 0-2 pitch to Dylan Gray is smashed to the shortstop. He has it. Long throw across the diamond is in time.
Bang, bang, but...
Bang, bang. So for the Tigers here in the first inning, they get 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left on base. And at the end of 1 complete inning of play, it's Caldwell County 1, Hopkins County Central 0.
From your Princeton Electric plant board, meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric plant board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric plant board, Princeton, #1 energy source.
We're back here at VFW Ball Park. 1 complete inning into the books. Caldwell County taking a 1-0 lead after 1. And in the top of the second, for Hopkins County Central, Blake Herring will lead off, their number 6 hitter, followed by Colin Garrett, the pitcher, and then Logan Scarborough. And if anybody gets on, the number 9 hitter, Chase Brazier. Here goes the throw down to second base, and we're ready for action here in the top of the second. Number 3, Blake Herring, the right fielder, steps into the box. Gabe on the rubber, winds, and his first pitch is outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Gabe coming in a little bit low. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Blake Herring. On deck, the pitcher, Colin Garrett. Gabe winds and fires. Swung on and missed for strike 1, right down central.
Why not just fire that way down there?
Till they
can
prove they can hit it.
Exactly.
And then move it around, up and down. Yeah. Breaking ball. Next pitch is a breaking ball.
That's a nice pitch. Ooh,
stays high. Mm-hmm. Breaking too late. Three balls and 1 strike to count to the leadoff hitter. Next pitch is grounded to the first baseman. Shane Byrne has it. Stepped on the base.
That's the second 3 unassisted we've had today, isn't it?
That's right. I don't know if that's a baseball record or not. through the first 4 outs of the ball game.
Hey, Bob, want to plug our sideline report Thursday with Todd Griffin. Emma Talley going to be one of our guests. Got 3 new sponsors as well. We'll tell you about those as we move through the game here.
Good, great. First pitch into Colin Garrett is called strike at the knees. Garrett back in the box. Gabe working quickly. The next pitch to the plate is high for ball 1. One pitch on the way to the plate. Smoke to the second baseman. Gray up to first in time.
A lot of inside-out swings there, Bob. They're just kind of dropping their shoulder and pushing it out there. I don't know if they're just getting around late on it, or something that they're trying to do,
or working on their launch angle.
They might. That's right.
2 outs here in the top of the second. Number 8 hitter Logan Scarborough. First pitch to him, swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, the count to Scarborough. Gabe winds and fires and tapped in front of the plate. Foul ball. Easton Thompson pouncing on that ball like a cat. Yes, and once you touch it in the catcher's box, it's definitely in foul territory. Yeah. But kudos to Easton Thompson for bouncing out of there.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes to count. And Gabe winds and fires low for ball 1.
Been impressed with Easton when he's come in and caught. He blocks the plate really well. He's quick on the ball.
It's good defensive catch.
He is.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And the next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And so for Hopkins County Central here in the top of the second, no runs on no hits, nobody left on base. And at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play, Caldwell County 1, Hopkins County Central 0.
Where the sales team has combined experience of over 103 years. At Tri-Cities Incorporated in Princeton, we would love for you to meet our friendly and experienced sales staff. Brent Ladd, a Princeton native, has been selling cars here for 20 years. Tommy Harrison, native of Fredonia with ties in Princeton and Lyon County, 13 years. Lee Hughes, Trice's grandson, has been here for 9 years. Brian Crawl from Crittenden County, 8 years. Glenn Gray, another of Trice's grandsons, 3 years. And the newest addition to our sales team, Jared Singleton, originally from Marion, now living in Princeton. Our sales manager, Trent Burton, has racked up 30 years in the car business, and our finance director, Shauna Jaggers, 20 years in auto finance. Shop where experience counts. Tri-Cities Incorporated, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
At VFW Ball Park. And Bob, as we left for the break earlier, I was talking about our sideline report. Emma Talley going to be Todd and my guest on Thursday. Got a couple new sponsors for that show. ABC Finance, welcome aboard to that. Also, a Bashir Sawmill and U-Ride Incorporated. And you can get check out Dave's Deal of the Week out of U-Ride. This week, it's a 2012 Chevy Colorado. 77,000 miles, and great whether you're taking a vacation for the entire family or just going fishing down at the lake. So see David Harden out there for Dave's Deal of the Week.
And we always look forward to the sideline report and what novel. I hope we're off of Star Wars and Star Trek this week.
There's no top 5 list. We're going to concentrate on LPGA golf among baseball and softball and tennis and all kinds of good stuff.
Not any reflection on the I Love Lucy show. And
not that I know, but that's coming.
And leading off is Shane Burns. First pitch swinging, ground to the first baseman, to the pitcher covering, in time for the out. Pitcher doesn't cover, the first baseman will not get there.
That's exactly right.
First pitch swinging, 1 out here for the Tigers. Bryce Thomas hitting from the left side into the box. Garrett winds, and his first pitch on the way is bunted in front of the plate, and it's going to be going foul. Maybe that's what you want to do on an off-speed pitcher.
Yeah.
Try to bunt them.
But why not? Especially if you got some speed. You can break out of the box if you're on that side, close to first base. You don't have to go across the plate.
And the next pitch on the way remains high for ball 1. On deck will be Oliver Parker, the right fielder, followed by the left fielder, Tate Van Hooser. 1-1 pitch coming to the plate. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Caldwell County leading 1-0 here. The 2-ball, 1-strike pitch on the way, or the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And Oliver Parker in the box now.
Go, Oliver.
Garrett, his slow stuff is working. First pitch to Oliver.
It is.
Downstairs for ball 1.
And I think we've seen this before. I can't remember what game it was, but we had somebody not throwing very hard.
Like Union County.
And off speed, and it sort of had us thrown off.
For sure. And
Oliver didn't get thrown off there.
In the left field, left fielder up with it, returns to the infield. Base hit for Oliver. And Tate Van Hooser, the number 8 hitter, into the box.
Oliver was all over that pitch.
And on deck, if he gets that far, will be the catcher, Hitting in the number 9 position, Easton Thompson. Tigers with a runner at first. Oliver a threat to run. Catcher is a decent arm, but not anything that will throw out Oliver.
No.
Unless Oliver trips and falls. There he goes.
There he goes. There.
Into the dirt. And Oliver's
going to truck around.
Third, and no throw there.
All right. There he is. Hey, bring him in, buddy.
And advancing to third on the wild pitch into the dirt, getting past the catcher. So it's a count of 1 ball and no strikes to Tate Van Hoosier. 2 outs here, though, for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. Garrett from the stretch position to the plate. And that's
a shot.
Right shot into the left, in the right center field. The center fielder over, cuts it. And Tate with an RBI rocket into right center. And the stolen base and the wild pitch obviously got us in great position then. And back around to the top of the lineup. Excuse me, Easton Thompson is now hitting. At first base is Tate. He's a threat to run.
Yep.
Swung on and missed by Easton for strike 1.
Go, Easton.
Tigers plating another run here in the bottom of the second. Lead now 2-0. Next pitch on the way to Easton.
There it is.
That's rope over the second baseman's head into right field. Right fielder has it. Will throw it back to the infield, and Easton reaches with a base hit.
Solid rope over the second baseman, Bob, right in.
Jumped and almost got to the fence out there. It hit real hard.
Right between the center fielder and the right fielder.
And I guess, do we have a courtesy runner?
Yes, we do. Number 1, it looks like. Number 1 is running for Easton.
I think that's Trace Lacey.
I think you're right.
It is Trace.
Yes.
Trace been out all year with an arm injury. I guess rolling back into shape now.
He's getting there. Yep. And I also talked to Ty Ramey's dad up in Lexington for a few minutes before a game up there, and I think Ty might see some pitching work before the end of the season.
Scheduled, and maybe some this week.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
Lacey.
Trace Lacey. We have to talk to the crowd. There goes Lacey to second base. No tag and double steal work. I believe they could have had Lacey at second base.
I think so, Bob. It looked like it could have easily been that, but
not the case.
Not the case. Which that's okay for the Tigers.
And that pitch was low. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Noah Brown. Next pitch into Noah. It stays high for ball 3.
What's up, buddy?
And the next pitch into Noah. Right down central for a call, strike 1, the automatic 3-0. Noah taking all the way. Tigers with 2 runs here in the second. What are we going to be progressive today, Tiger? One run first, 2 runs second.
Well, why not?
3 runs third. Noah swinging and
it's going to go foul.
In the vicinity of Markham's repair shop down there.
Yeah, it's made it to the storage facility down there at the automotive shop.
And the count now full. 2 Noah, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runs in here for the Tigers. Bottom of the second. Tigers now leading 3-0. Full count pitch on the way stays high. There goes the runner, and it's
not going to hold.
It was
It's ball 4.
Yeah, ball 4.
I'm not so sure the catcher knew that and was going to throw down.
Well,
of course, he took off.
There was no runner.
That's right.
There was no runner at first base, so if he throws in.
That's right, exactly.
So Noah on with a walk. Gabe East, first time up, grounded out to the second baseman. Runners on the corner now. Probably won't be for long. Noah at first, not running. Ground ball to the second baseman. The shortstop over on the bag for the force out.
That did it.
That will do it here. And it goes 6U. Third out for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2 men on base. And at the end of 2 complete innings of play, Caldwell County 3, Hopkins County Central 0.
Located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Pleasures Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to VFW Ball Park. We're through 2 innings of play, game moving crisply.
Yep.
Less than about 30 minutes into action. Top of the third, Gabe East on the mound for the Tigers. The Tigers up 3-0 here.
Well, a good solid speed to each inning. A lot of ground ball outs, a few strikeouts, and the Tigers moving around the base pads.
Yes. So we still are in position for the 1-run first, 2-run second, 3-run third.
But we're going for it.
Yeah.
That's what we haven't seen that this year. I don't know if we've seen it in a while.
And leading it off for Hopkins County Central here in the top of the third, their number 9 hitter, Chase Brazier. Beautiful day, and the grass here on the infield is beginning, the Bermuda is beginning to turn beautifully green. Last week it was kind of a combination greenish brown.
Yes.
Brownish green, I guess, more dominant. Beautiful, beautiful right now.
A little bit of rain and warmth, and it's out.
First pitch in and swung on and missed for strike 1. That's what warm weather will do to Bermuda.
Yeah.
And rain as well. And Gabe winds and fires. The next pitch is outside and high for ball 1.
Bob, have you noticed we don't have the music between innings today?
Well, did you say something?
No.
Ty?
No.
Our hearing is still intact.
Yeah. Next
pitch in to Brazier is right down central for a called strike 2.
I know the kids love it, though.
Well, the kids love it, and the oldsters would love it, too, not amped up so high. And the next pitch in is
what
in
a
the
pitch.
dirt and tag put on by Easton Thompson.
That was a wicked pitch. It broke down there at the end, and not much of a chance as it broke down and in to the hitter.
No man's land.
No man's land.
And it looked like the pitching the St. Louis Cardinals were looking at last night.
Yeah, got a little twisted up.
And back around to the beginning, top of the lineup, Luke right out. His first pitch to him is swung on and missed.
And Gabe's just blowing past these hitters now. If he's not twisting them up with breaking stuff, he just blew that fastball.
Yes. And the first time up, bounced out unassisted to Shane at first. Next pitch in, way low, swung on and missed in the dirt.
And that was that same pitch that he threw and struck out the previous batter with. It just hit probably about 6 or 8 inches in front of the plate.
Probably. It's one of those, instead of 60-foot pitches, it was a 57-foot pitch.
Something like that.
Gabe looking in and winds and time called. No balls and 2 strikes to count. 2. Brazier, or excuse me, right out again in the dirt. The throw down to first base is in time.
Nice play there. You think those are routine by the catcher, but when you have to pick that ball up and fire a strike toward the runner's back, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Definitely get to the side where the ball bounces, and the first baseman has to be that same position to receive a unimpeded throw. It worked well. Handled well by Thompson and Burns on that play.
Sure was. 2
outs, 2 strikeouts so far here in the top of the third. The first pitch in to Hayden Smith is taken high. Ball was a breaking ball, and Hayden was ducking. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Tapped foul off to the right side. Count evens now, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now we're ready. The next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Hayden Smith. 2 outs here for the Central Storm, top of the third. The next pitch on the way from Gabe.
Wow.
Reaches for it, swings and misses. Held by Easton Thompson. So striking out the side is Gabe East, and for Hopkins County Central in the top of the third, they get no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. And at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 3, Hopkins County Central 0.
Any size ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. That's the news, now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%. Get any size soft drink for just $1, only at McDonald's. A la carte only, limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
And we're back here at VFW Ball Park, and we want to thank our gold sponsors today, Bob, Fortner Gas Company, KFC A&W, Woodall Agency, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant, Morgan's Funeral Home, and McGregor Group, Heating and Air, helping to bring Lady Tiger and Tiger sports to you this season.
And always, we really appreciate the efforts of our sponsors to put this broadcast on the air, hopefully for the entertainment of our listening audience.
That's debatable sometimes, but yes,
still no
kids.
Still no letters to the editor.
Not yet. It can happen at any time.
Well, that's right.
It's certainly fun, though, to get out here on a beautiful day and watch these young people perform.
Yes, it is actually a beautiful, beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
Temperature mid-80s, I guess, low 80s.
Yeah, it was 82 at first pitch, so people up in the stands eating ice cream and got cold drinks.
Sunburn time today.
I know.
And we're in the bottom of the third inning, and leading it off for the Tigers will be Jace Ryan Felker. Now we're ready to play. Jace Ryan steps into the box. And Garrett on the mound for the Storm. The first pitch stays high for ball 1.
I'm counting on the 3 1s this inning at least.
Let's see if geometrically, arithmetically speaking.
Yes.
And the next pitch from Garrett is low for ball 2.
Dugout starting to erupt with chants and cheers.
Frivolity. And the 2-0 pitch is just at the top of the strike zone for a call strike. And we knew that Jace Ryan last night in the first inning at Union County hit a bomb with 2 men on base, 3-run homer. Next pitch in is fouled back here over Ty's left shoulder. Yeah, off the net.
Off the net.
In, back into the playing field, yes. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Downstairs, gets past the catcher for ball 3. And we're full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Garrett winds and fires
There's another one.
Fly ball to right to left field. The left fielder is there under it.
This park's going to hold that one.
And has it. Flying out to the left fielder is Jace Ryan Felker for the first out. Here in the bottom of the third, Dylan Gray, cleanup hitter now stepping in. Hitting from the right side, one down, nobody on base for the Tigers. And Garrett's first pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Killer cut.
Yeah, he didn't, he about came out of his cleats on that one.
Didn't get cheated on that swing. And the 0-1 pitch on the way from Garrett. Stays high for ball one. 1-1 the count. Dylan trying to get on to get something going here in the bottom of the third. And Garrett's next pitch on the way.
There it is.
Roped into left
That's a
field.
shot.
It's going to get down, bounce off the wall. Dylan into second will pull up there with a stand-up double, a booming double, one hop to the fence in left center. The ball was scorched.
He scorched it.
So with a runner in scoring position for the Tigers, Shane Burns, the first baseman, steps into the box, and Dylan timed that ball just perfectly.
Yeah. He did. That's about as solid as you can connect with a baseball.
Pretty solid lick. Garrett from the stretch position. The first pitch to Shane is steps off the mound.
I expect Shane to get something he might be able to tee off on too.
If Shane relaxes and waits back, he's got a great swing, and he does have that launch angle. Swinging at a ball in the dirt for strike one. You can't launch many from that position.
He's kind of upset with himself, I think. Sometimes you get a little excited. You see something, the batter ahead of you, get something to spank, and then
you think you're going to get it in the same place. Right. The no ball, one strike pitch on the way. His wheels toward second, no covering of the base, so Dylan just walks back in. Garrett now to the stretch, and his pitch to the plate. Again,
took something off
that one, and Shane out in front. No balls and two strikes. No 2 pitch forthcoming here to Shane Burns. One out here in the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way, stays high for ball one.
Shane looked that one all the way in. Maybe he'll get something here he can handle. 1
ball and 2 strikes to count. Dylan Gray, our runner at second, and the next pitch on the way. It stays high for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Shane Burns on deck. Center fielder Bryce Thomas. Shane hitting from the left side against his righty. Now has a sign, and from the stretch to the plate, bounces into the dirt. Dylan Gray to third base will make it easily. Wild pitch, and the count goes full to Shane after Shane in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch, forthcoming.
There it is.
There's a ground ball to the first baseman, steps in the bag and will not make the play here at home. And Shane with an RBI here in the bottom of the third. Scoring Dylan Gray from third base. Tigers adding their 4th run. Two outs here for the Tigers, and in the box, hitting from the left side is Bryce Thomas. First pitch to Bryce stays outside and high. One ball, no strike to count. To Bryce on deck is Oliver Parker. And the next pitch to Bryce is a fly ball to deep center field. Center fielder going back over his head. Off the wall, Bryce pulling around second and will hold up there with a long double.
Way to hit the ball, Bryce.
And 2 hits in this inning have both been doubles. And into the box now is Oliver Parker. Oliver, first time up, roped one in the left field, 1 for 1 officially. And these next 3 hitters all had hits in that second inning.
Yep, they did.
Parker, Van Hooser, and Thompson. The stretch position by Garrett, and the throw to the plate is on the outside corner for a call, strike 1. On deck is Tate Van Hooser. At second base is Bryce Thomas. Tigers have scored in every inning thus far here, leading 4-0, bottom of 3. The next pitch coming to Oliver is right down central for a call, strike 2.
Nice pitch.
I would imagine Oliver is talking to himself by now.
Yeah, he's kind of kicked the dirt on that one.
You don't get that.
No.
You don't get that often. The 0-2 pitch, we've been battling all day down 0-2. The next pitch is, there goes Bryce Thomas, a bouncing ball, foul down the third base line. Oliver hanging tough. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second base, Bryce Thomas, 1 run in here in the bottom of the third. The 0-2 pitch is forthcoming. Look back at the runner, and he steps off. No throw back to second. And the 0-2 pitch, Garrett is set from the stretch. Bryce Thomas out playing games, and rope foul down the third base line by Oliver Parker. I believe if somebody had been trying to cover second, then the way Bryce got himself 30 feet off the bag, and the pitcher did not wheel because there was nobody covering the base.
Well, and I think the footing out there looks a little, the infield out there looks a little damp still.
I know we watered it before the game.
Yeah.
And the wheel and no throw back to second base. Bryce with a huge lead out there. Second baseman still close to the bag. The no ball, 2-strike pitch to Oliver high, gets off the catcher's mitt, and give Bryce a stolen base on that. So, runner at third base, 2 outs here for the Tigers, and a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Oliver Parker. Oliver back into the box.
He'll have to get the plate here.
Yes, and the next pitch.
There it is.
It's roped into left center field again. The left fielder over has it. Oliver trying to reach second and does a head-first dive into second base and a RBI for Oliver.
Look like a leopard out there.
the gazelle.
Yeah, just
the third double of the inning here for the Tigers.
Smoke that ball out there and then just kind of.
And visit to the mound by the Hopkins County Central coach.
You know, we don't have a gun on his name left me, the Hopkins Central pitcher, but
I would say
I would say upper 60s, yes. Mid to upper 60s. Home plate umpire heading out there to
kind of break
it up and
two runs in here in the bottom of the third for the Tigers. And at second base is Oliver Parker, probably soon to be over at third base. Oliver likes to run.
He likes to run.
And Tate Van Hooser into the box. The first pitch on the way to him. There's a long fly ball to left field. Left fielder is camped under it, and has it for the third out here. Long fly ball out.
Bring that run in, Oliver.
And for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third, to get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 man on base. And at the end of 3 complete innings of play, Caldwell County Tigers 5, Hopkins County Central 0.
Health Fair will be Thursday, May 10th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This year, over 30 participants will be at the Health Fair. It's also a free opportunity to get free screenings like bone density, blood pressure checks, body mass index, pulse oximetry, anemia screening, glucose testing, cholesterol screening, and more. Come on out to the Caldwell Medical Center at the Health Fair, May 10th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. WPKY will be on hand live from 10 to 12. Thursday, May 10th, the Caldwell Medical Center Health Fair. Don't miss it.
And welcome back to VFW Ball Park. Tigers were through 3 innings of play. The Tigers 1 run in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Now lead 5-0 over the Hopkins County Central Storm. We're going to get this game maybe in daylight.
Yeah.
Already in the 4th inning.
Sun's still high in the sky.
And there's a chance that this could be a 5-inning game. We don't know yet. We still got to get 5 more runs for that to happen and hold Hopkins County scoreless. Gabe E. still on the mound.
Gabe's pitching well. The bats are working.
Yeah, since the 1st inning, he's given up no hits. The first 2 hitters were retired, then 2 hits in a row, and those are it. That's the only damage so far Hopkins County Central has done. The only scoring opportunity they've had. And stepping into the box here in the top of the 4th for the I keep wanting to say Rebels.
It's all right.
It's the Red. It's Todd County.
Yes.
Is Jacob Morphew. His first time up, he was one of the first. He got the first hit off of Gabe.
How about photobomb the Sports Edge? Oh, Dan's trying to ruin his camera.
Protect me, please. First pitch in to Morphew is in there for a call, strike 1.
We love to cut up with our fellow folks in the media, and I keep.
So is it your daughter that's playing this great tennis?
That is my niece that's playing tennis.
And
woo, look at that smoke! Yes.
Center field getting chases. Bryce
very proud of
Thomas
her.
Over his head. Bryce up, throw into second base is.
Tell you what, that young man smoked that one.
Yeah.
Good to see you. That was a rope, Bob.
Yes, that's your authentic double.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of doubles today.
We have.
For Caldwell County, 4 or 5 anyway. And Jacob Morphew with 2 hits today, getting Hopkins County Central's 3rd hit. Catcher Austin Scarborough stepping into the box. And the first pitch from Gabe East coming into him is tapped foul off to the left side.
This is the second scoring threat that we've seen today from Hopkins Central. That first inning, they had runners on the corners, I do believe, Bob. So.
Yes, and could not get the key hit. We got those runners on base with 2 outs, and kind of takes your hand away from you as to what you can do, because 1 more out and you go back to your dugout. There's no outs here. Runner at second. The next pitch in is swung on and fouled out of play to the right side. Scarborough.
That ended up over in the Little League field, and they got a game going over there.
Feel that ball.
No, we just want to kudos to our tennis teams. We had a doubles team and a singles girls-ladies player make it to the semifinal rounds and to state qualifiers yesterday. So
good.
Great year for our tennis teams,
and
boys and girls.
The next pitch inside for ball 1. Count to Austin Scarborough as 1 ball, 2 strikes. So did we win every match yesterday?
Well, right now the ladies team in the standings is in the lead. The boys are down to second place. Didn't have quite the success that the ladies had. We've got Belle Englebright qualified, is in the semifinals of the region. And then the doubles team of Chasey Phelps and Hannah Dixon have advanced as well.
And the next pitch in to Austin Scarborough is in there for a call, strike 3, 1 out here. So are those young ladies playing today?
I think some of them may play tomorrow. The regional has continued. Haven't seen the exact schedule for today. There might be some more action, maybe both boys and girls up there. I don't know what's left. But full slate of regional tennis up through tomorrow, I know.
Cawthron line drive in the right field. Coming up, throwing is Oliver Parker, and they will not score the runner from second base.
Nice throw in from Oliver, and Easton did a good job there of being right there.
And Cawthron, his first time up, bounded to the shortstop, just now singled for his first hit. With one out, runners on the corner for Hopkins County Central. And stepping in the box, the right fielder, Blake Herring. Gave in just a little bit of a jam. Now comes set. And his first pitch to the plate is right down central for a call, strike one.
Well, he was in this situation back in the first inning, and we worked out of it.
Gabe working quickly, looking at the runner at third. And the pitch to the plate is on the outside corner this time for a call, strike two. Has him set up. First time up, Herring bounced out unassisted to the first baseman, Shane Burns. No balls, 2 strikes the count.
He's surprised this young man sees anything worth.
And the next pitch in.
Wow, there it was. Nice pitch.
Into the breaking ball into the dirt, swung on and missed.
I believe that's his go-to off-speed when that thing has a heck of a break in it, dives right there at the end, in. Well, in that situation, in toward the hitter.
Mm-hmm. And it died quickly.
It died quickly, yeah.
Really, when you're committed, you got to go on with the swing.
That's exactly right.
That's what the young man did. 2 outs, and Blake Herring has lost the fly ball. Bryce Thomas is there, under it, and has it for the out. Fly ball to the center fielder, and for Hopkins Central here in the top of the fourth. No runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 men on base for the second time today, and at the end of 3.5 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 5, Hopkins County Central 0.
Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1002990.
Caldwell Electric reminds you this is National Electrical Safety Month. A good time to check your electric outlets, wiring, and appliances. Make sure they're all safe and in good condition. Replace and bring up to date old, overloaded outlets. Replace worn or damaged cords, wiring, and appliances, and use only light bulbs with proper wattage. All important things we take for granted. So observing electrical safety is very important to all of us. A safety reminder from the voice of Penny Electric.
And we're back here at VFW Ball Park. Flag is still limp out in right field. Absolutely no wind at all right now. Bottom of the fourth coming up here for the Tigers. The Tigers in control here, leading 5-0. Hopkins County has mustered 2 threats, none of which have proven to be productive. And the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth will send Easton Thompson, Noah Brown, and Gabe East to the plate. Easton's first time up was a single over the second baseman's head in the right center field.
An RBI on that one too, didn't he?
And no, did not.
No, did not. Okay, couldn't remember.
First pitch into Easton, popped up.
We might have a shot. Boy, Bob, I was so tempted to throw the headphones off and go back there and protect those cars.
He's under it.
Luckily, they didn't hit the cars.
He's under it.
I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of the whole crowd.
And the no ball, 1 strike pitch on the way to Easton stays high for ball 1.
I'm about 15 feet from here, 12, 15 feet.
And the next pitch into Easton is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. The next pitch on the way is ground ball off the third baseman's glove. Okay, give me an official ruling on that time.
I'd call that a hit. I mean, I really would. I mean, he smoked that ball down there. It did hit his glove, but I don't know if he had a chance to catch it or not.
We'll give him a hit.
I think he deserves a hit on that one. He smoked it down there.
So Easton with his second hit of the day.
Now, if it was Mike Schmidt down there, you might give it an E.
Well, anybody.
You know, Brooks Robinson maybe?
Anybody that flashes leather. And Noah Brown into the batter's box. Easton at first base. Noah singled and walked, 1 for 1 today. Batting averages are taking a rise upward today for the Tigers. Tigers have had 8 hits so far.
I don't think the young man at third had much of a chance to field that ball. I really don't.
He had to then get himself righted to make the throw. It was a shot, spun him around a little bit. And the throw to first is not in time. Easton back safely.
It's kind of like a foul in basketball. It's a little subjective at times.
A lot of those are always subjective, you ask me.
Yeah, they are.
And the next pitch on the way, high to Noah Brown.
You know, we about accomplished our 3 runs in the third. Not quite.
We're going to have to do, I don't know, what would be a good number, 4 this inning?
Why not? Yeah. I'd just say 5, and then we might can end it.
That would, yes. And Noah, 1-0 pitch to him.
Oh, yeah.
Fly ball to left field. The left fielder's got plenty of room out there under it. Has it for the first out here.
The Tigers are teeing off.
We have a lot of fly ball outs today, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. Gabe East stepping into the box. Easton Thompson at first base. Easton with a lead. Garrett comes set. The first pitch to the plate is inside for ball 1.
They're having a good time at the dugout.
Throw to first is not in time. Easton back easily.
Tigers playing loose today, though, and they need a game like this. They, you know, that was a tough one yesterday.
Disappointing loss yesterday. We had 5 or 6, 7 errors, I understand. Yes. And Garrett to the plate. The next pitch is tapped, slow tap, and they're not going to get anybody. Gabe is going to beat that out with his speed.
That and a little bit of uncertainty there.
Well, the pitcher late getting off, and the ball really only got to
the first baseman. Yeah,
he did field it.
He did field it,
but had nowhere
to go. Really,
Gabe had easily outrun the pitcher. Would have. So we've got runners at first and second,
and probably wise not to try to throw that ball because it could have been a lot worse for him.
Well, you eat it. That's what you say. Somebody ought to have been hollering that to the Hopkins County first baseman. First and second, 1 out here. And Jace Ryan Felker into the box. Garrett wheels and throws to second base, and not in time, not anywhere.
Pops out just a little bit, but there's not enough room to run.
Jace Ryan's been the bat twice, fly to the right fielder and to the left fielder. 0 for 2. First pitch is swung on and fouled out of play here. So 2 of the fly ball outs today have been by Jace Ryan. Jace will put the ball in the air quite consistently. He's got that launch angle.
Yes, he does.
Next pitch to him is fouled off here to the right and by the Tiger dugout.
Speaking of launch angle, you know, that's scientific sort of terminology, and we use that quite a bit around the radio station. You know, we have scientific equipment, random number generator, so it's sort of similar.
And I still don't believe that random number generator.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I think there's some hanky-panky there.
No.
And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Wheels towards second, no throw. I didn't get to hear the radio today. Who was a Tiger of the day today?
We actually had two. Let's see. I have to look at my memory here for a second. A Turpin girl and Taylor Wynn.
Okay.
Kelsey Turpin, I believe, and Taylor Wynn.
Ground ball in the left field from the left side. Here comes Easton around third. He's going to score easily into third base.
That was Trace Lacey.
Yeah, Trace Lacey scoring on that one.
He was in running.
Got to be more attuned to our...
No, that's okay. We got it. We're on top of things.
Another RBI for Gabe East.
But we've got second and third, Bob, and just one out, and Dylan Gray at the plate. So an opportunity here to bring more around.
Runners at second and third. First pitch to Dylan. Slow tap to the third baseman. He's up. Throw to first.
I'm not so sure.
Is in time.
Oh, man. That was bang, bang. But another run over.
Yes. Play goes 5-2-3 for the second out.
Apologies to anybody.
And an RBI.
Watching, my hand slipped off the camera there accidentally, and I didn't get the play at the first base with Dylan, but it was bang, bang.
First pitch swinging, tapped foul is Shane Burns. Caldwell County with another two spot here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yes, sir. Again, playing pretty loose today. And need a game like this, quite frankly, that they can. Not that it takes your confidence away, but that game yesterday, if you have those many errors and, but nothing against Union County. That's a good team. You cannot have those many errors against a team like that and win.
You can't beat good teams with 6 errors or whatever. And the next pitch into Shane is in there for a strike, and Shane now in the hole 0-2. Garrett set to the plate. A little tap to the first baseman. The pitcher outfields it. Will run him to the bag and beat him. So,
probably a little closer than it should have been.
So that play goes 1 unassisted. I know we don't see that very often.
No.
But the Tigers here put another 2 spot up on the board. 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. They leave 1 man on base, and at the end of 4 complete innings of play, it's Caldwell County Tigers 7, Hopkins County Central 0.
Full-service, local, and family-owned propane offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
And we're back here at the ballpark. Sun beginning to sink slowly into the west. Still up there pretty much, and we're in the 5th inning. We may not see the lights on for this game.
No, about hour and 10 minutes in.
Fast, well-played game and a quick game. Even though we have 7 runs on the scoreboard, it hasn't drug at all.
No, it hasn't.
For Hopkins County Central here in the top of the 5th, they'll have their number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming to the plate. Leading off will be Logan Scarborough, strikeout victim, his first time up. He'll be followed by Chase Brazier, then to the top of the lineup again, and Luke Rideout. Ball down to second base, and we're ready for baseball action. And stepping in is Logan Scarborough. First pitch in from Gabe East is bunted up in the air off of the netting back here.
Didn't know if it made it over the top or not.
No balls, 1 strike, the count to Scarborough. And Gabe now set his wind to the next pitch outside for ball 1.
See you, Brent.
And the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch in from Gabe is tapped to the second baseman, Dylan Gray, up to first in time for the out. Play goes 4-3.
Nice play over there at second.
Out number 1 for the Storm. And the number 9 hitter, Chase Brazier, steps into the box. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. So 0 for 1 on the day officially. Gabe on the rubber, winds and fires high, way high, all the way back here to the screen. New ball back to Gabe East. Gabe now winds and fires. The next pitch is low into the dirt. And the count, 2 balls and no strikes to Chase Brazier. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. The next pitch in.
That's a good pitch.
Down central for a call, strike 1. That ball gets halfway there, you know it's right down. It's going to be beautiful. 2 balls, 1 strike pitch now forthcoming.
Nice one.
Is on the inside corner at the knees for a call, strike 2.
23 kind of shaking his head. He just...
Well, he didn't know what's coming next or what to do. 2-2 pitch on the way is a little breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike 3.
Just hitter was overmatched with that.
When you take one right down central and not wanting or looking or thinking that's the swing I want to make,
right,
you don't get many chances.
No.
Or many more chances. Luke right out in the box now. First pitch to him is on the outside corner for a call, strike 1. He was retired the first time up on an unassisted play by Shane Burns, our first baseman, was a strikeout victim. His second time, 0 for 2, and the next pitch in, swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Luke right out. Second baseman for the Storm. And Gabe's next pitch on the way.
There it is.
It was just a little bit low. Looked good, but
it's close.
Just a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gabe winds and fires high. Little breaking ball. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm guessing we might see that breaking ball he likes to throw.
I don't think we'll see the fastball. If I'm a pitching coach, fastball.
Hey, you nailed it.
And a bounding ball back to the mound. Gabe to first in time. And play goes 1-3 for the 3rd out. And for Hopkins County Central here in the top of the 5th, they get no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And at the end of 4 1/2 innings of play, Caldwell County 7, Hopkins County Central 0.
This is Brad Harrelson, a financial advisor with Encompass Wealth Management. I've been partnered with the Woodall Insurance Agency for the past 13 years. In just the same way the Woodall Agency has worked hard to be your local insurance agent, I want to be the person you think of for your financial advice. So give me a call at 365-5541 or stop by our office in Princeton to discuss your financial future. You'll be glad you did.
And we're back.
We're heavy on the trigger sometimes.
Yeah. I'm at decibel number 9 rather than 6 on that.
Yeah, I just wanted to wake you up.
Okay. Well, it woke me up. And Hopkins County pitcher taking his warm up. We don't think the same pitcher is still on the mound for Hopkins Central. I think they're making some switches, but we won't worry about them.
We'll try to catch them as we can.
Mm-hmm. And Bradley, Coach Allen's going back over the dugout. Maybe we're not real sure.
Clarifying some changes maybe made.
I presume. I see number 8 going back to second base, and he's a new kid in the lineup. I guess there's something wrong with one of the Hopkins County players, our trainers, going over to the dugout. Number 8 is McKinney. We got his name. First pitch in to Bryce Thomas is in there for a call, strike 1. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2 to Bryce. Bryce has gone down swinging and doubled his last time up deep to center field. The 0-2 pitch on the way stays high for ball 1. Following Bryce will be Oliver Parker, Tate Van Oger, and the bottom part of this lineup has really done some damage with 2, 4, 6 hits. And the next pitch from Garrett on the way. Fly ball lofted, center fielder coming in, and it drops out there.
For a long single. Umpire and the catcher gets in my way here where we are. Yeah, and
I don't know whether he got the ball. We're going to give him a hit.
Yeah,
I think it hit the ground, didn't it?
I couldn't see, and the glare is on my screen here, so I just see kind of the tree line. So we struggle a little bit with our vision.
We're generous today.
Yes, we are.
So that goes down as a hit. Oliver Parker with 2 hits today, a single and a double, and the throw over to first. Bryce a little leaning just a little bit, but back easily.
Parker is seeing the ball quite well today.
Oliver with 2 hits. Tate Van Oger with 1 hit. Easton Thompson with 2 hits. Those are the next 3 batters, and the first pitch to Oliver.
There's a shot.
Baby, headed Doug. Get up, baby, get up.
There's a shot.
It's gone. A 2-run homer for Oliver.
I thought it had a chance.
Oliver with his first clout of the year, I think. And it's as he's rounding third, coming to the plate and stepping on the plate. Shot for O here. And that has plated.
That even felt good from the radio booth.
Yes. I could do my Mike Shannon. Get up.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it was beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah, it was carrying well.
Yeah, it was. And on a day like today, there's no wind. It's warm. You know, it definitely is advantageous for a hitter who, as you say, has the launch angle and gets a nice ball down the middle.
Launched properly.
Yeah.
I got to get back to work here.
No, we're just having fun.
And Tate Van Oger popping it up out of play here. Oliver with 3 hits today so far. A double, a single, and a homer. He's a triple shy of the cycle.
There we go. We had, was it Mashi yesterday?
Mashi.
Yep.
When 1 pitch on the way to Tate is just a little bit low for ball 2. Tigers with a 9-0 lead here. 1 more run in this inning will end it. And the next pitch swung on and fouled out of play here to the left. Tate now count evens to him at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch on the way from Garrett is tapped fair over the bag at third base. There goes Tate to second. The throw to second is not in time. that will be another double.
How many doubles today, Bob?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 doubles, a homer, and numerous singles.
That's spanking the ball.
And line drive, and that's going to end the ball game here by Easton Thompson. There'll be no throw made, and that's going to do it here, baseball-wise.
Wow.
10-run rule. Easton with an RBI on that play. And so 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th to end it. 10-0. The players now exchanging handshakes.
Good sportsmanship all around.
Yes. And we will summarize the inning. Obviously did not end. Tigers picking up 3 runs on 4 hits in this inning. They eventually leave 1 man on base. And the final score today here at VFW Park, Caldwell County 10, Hopkins County Central 0.
Want to come back in just a second here,
yeah,
Bob?
We'll go back to the station.
All right.
For some commercials and be back to wrap this thing up.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on your hometown radio station, WPKY The Tiger.
Mr. Colonel, you're the extra busy regular person who has to make dinner for a family of 4. But you can shirk that responsibility because my extra crispy $20 fill-up from KFC contains 8 pieces of freshly double-breaded extra crispy chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 orders of mashed potatoes, and a side of coleslaw for just $20. That'll beat 'em. KFC, it's extra crispy good.
Pricing and participation may vary. Tax and subsidies. This is Danny Patton with Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Our new Line Pay branch is now open. Come in and see us for the same friendly service and the names and faces you know and trust. Provide you all your banking needs. We're now ready to serve you at 28 Commerce Street in Eddyville. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, Friday, 8:30 to 5, and 9 to 12:30 on Saturday. Stop by today and experience banking at its best at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. This is Jeff Russo, attorney-at-law. Gloria, Morgan, and I want to first thank our families, friends, and clients for your continued support of our business. Warmer weather is here, and many of you will be making improvements around your home. If you're planning on taking out a home equity loan or line of credit to fund your project, tell your lender you'd like to use our office to handle the title examination and other services required for the transaction. Our competitive pricing and quick turnaround time will make the process even easier for you. We're located at 100 East Court Square in downtown Princeton. Give us a call today at 365-2763.
This is an advertisement.
May is Siesta Month here at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Hey, this is Pam Havelock. May is a huge month of celebration. May Day, the Kentucky Derby, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, graduation, and more. We love to celebrate. For the month of May, we are offering 15% off accessories and all fun. These are great gifts. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique is the perfect place to come for all your gift needs. Come to Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique and celebrate Siesta Month. We are located at 235 Northville Drive, right next to Bowling Alley. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Everything a home should be.
Pre-arranged funeral planning gives you real peace of mind. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we can help you plan your final arrangements in advance and make your wishes known. We'll assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years. Tax season is over. Fredonia Valley Bank is saying full speed ahead for summer and the fun activities that go along with the warm days ahead. Fredonia Valley Bank knows that families want to enjoy life and make lasting memories together. Maybe you have thought about purchasing something for the summer that the whole family could enjoy together. Come by and see Fredonia Valley Bank. We have people every day with long terms that will work with their budget to help achieve certain possibilities you thought were not within your reach. After all, you'd worked hard. Now's the time to reward yourself and your family with some fun and relaxation. Fredonia Valley Bank is your real community bank, waiting and willing to become the bank for all your needs.
Visit us today at 602 Cassidy Avenue in Fredonia, 226 Converse Street in Edinville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Did somebody say Echo Charlie's Shoot? They run a better place around for great food, relaxing atmosphere, and a beautiful view. Great dining is offered all week at Echo Charlie's. Be sure you check out all their regular menu items, or you can try one of their weekly specials. Special is featured each evening at Echo Charlie's. There's all kinds of wonderful things to choose from, like a steak cooked to your specifications, or a delicious burger, or try a delicious, cool, refreshing drink at Echo Charlie's, overlooking beautiful Lake Barkley at Eddy Creek Marina.
Spring is on its way, or so they say, so you better call McGregor Group today. McGregor Group Heating and Air covers all your needs, from service, repair, to new installation. Call us today to schedule your spring service for a cleaning and system check at 270-896-5044, or come see us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
And we're back here. Final score, Caldwell County just having defeated the Hopkins County Central Storm in 5, 10-0. And for the Tigers, it was a great offensive day today. 10 runs, 14 hits for the Tigers. Hits by Noah Brown with 1, Gabe East with 1 hit, Jace Ryan Felker with 1 hit, Dylan Gray with 1 hit, that being a double. Shane Burns hitless today. Bryce Thomas with 2 hits, a double and a single. Oliver Parker, the big hitting star so far. Easton Thompson got 3 hits today, but Oliver's 3 hits, single, double, and a homer. 2-run homer in the bottom of the 5th helped hasten this game to its conclusion. Tate Van Hoosier with 2 hits today, a single and a double, and Easton Thompson coming through with 3 singles today. RBIs today spread all the way up and down the lineup. Gabe East with an RBI, Jace Ryan Felker with an RBI, Dylan Gray with 1 RBI, Shane Burns with an RBI on a ground down. RBIs by Oliver Parker were 3, 1 by Tate and 1 by Easton Thompson. And an excellent pitching performance today, too, by Gabe East. Gabe going 5 innings, giving up no runs, striking out 8, walking nobody. So we've probably got the bad taste out of our mouth from last night over in Morganfield. And a relatively easy win for the Tigers. And, again, Ty, we're still looking at the schedule to see what happens the rest of the week. We know nothing's going on tomorrow.
Right, and we'll take it day by day. Maybe Thursday, I think there's a softball game at home, and then we'll probably take Friday off, and then maybe make a decision on whether we cover Saturday's game here at home.
What's going on Saturday? Yes, that sounds good. So, again, just nothing but really efficient today. Gabe only giving up 4 hits, 2 of those coming in the first inning, and 2 of them coming in the 4th inning when Hopkins Central put 2 runners on base, but just could not get anything to drop, get in or get through, and were not able to dent the scoreboard. So Gabe giving up 4 hits, striking out 8, pretty efficient performance. And so
one the Tigers needed, really.
And the Tigers now have broken their 2-game losing streak.
Yes.
Losing by 1 run in Lexington to Somerset, and to Union County by 1 run last night. So we're back in the win column, and just listen to the radio the rest of the week. We'll probably be on the air Thursday with the ladies, but we still will get that worked out. And any final thoughts?
No, just a good, solid performance, pitching, offense today, and again, the Tigers looking to make a deep run this season. We're getting down here to the stretch into our season, and look forward to district and regional play and good runs there.
Well, and we are closing in. We got the rest of this week, next week, and then it's district, regional, and hopefully something else awaits us. Under the rainbow.
Exactly. Exactly. And just want to remind everybody to tune into the Sideline Report on Thursday with Todd Griffin and myself. Ann Matalley is going to be our guest. Ought to be a great show. We'll be talking Tiger sports as well, among other things. So I want you to tune in and the Sideline Report.
And we appreciate those people that have stepped forward to sponsor the sports talk show with Todd and Tiger Talk, and and also appreciate the sponsors who pick us up and make these games possible for our listening audience here in the local area.
That's exactly right, Bob.
And that's going to wrap it up here at the old ballpark, as they say. The lights still, we did not have to turn the lights on. About an hour and a half of action today here, ball-wise. And so for Ty Englebright, this is Bob Hayes saying so long from VFW Ball Park, and have a good night, everybody.
By McDonald's, First Southern National Bank, Tri-Shoes Incorporated, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Caldwell Medical Center, Fredonia Family Bank, Rowell Electric, Planners Bank, the Princeton Electric Plant Board, Echo Charlie's, the Woodall Agency, La Podocina Mexican Restaurant, Fortner Gas Company, and ASC A&W.
From the WPKY Weather Center, here's a look at the latest local forecast on 103.3 FM, The Tiger.
And this evening it is going to be cloudy with lows around 59. For our Wednesday, we'll have a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, partly sunny with highs near 82. Then for our Wednesday night, we'll have another slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms. It's going to be mostly cloudy with lows around 65. And for our Thursday, a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny with highs near 85. For our Thursday night, partly cloudy with lows